He opposed policies that would have deported foreign offenders, stating he wanted to scrap the Rwanda deal. The Speaker and Mr. Sunak clashed as he voiced anti-deportation arguments. Sunak argued that as a left-leaning lawyer, Starmer was part of an elite political class resistant to reform and out of touch with the public. Sunak's remarks painted Starmer as an obstacle to progress, contrasting the Conservative government as forward-thinking and Starmer's Labour as regressive. By framing Starmer this way, Sunak aimed to sway undecided voters who might be sceptical of Labour's traditional left-wing policies. Starmer, a former lawyer, often emphasises his legal experience. Sunak, however, suggests that this background makes Starmer less relatable or practical in managing government affairs. This could be a jab at the perception that lawyers prioritise legal details over real-world solutions. Sunak continued to criticise Starmer, accusing Labour of leaving a significant financial deficit. He attributed this to Labour's past economic policies and argued that his government's tough decisions, including adjusting the winter fuel allowance, were necessary to stabilise the economy. Sunak defended his policies, claiming that upholding the triple lock on pensions would benefit retirees more than a winter fuel allowance would. The winter fuel payment decision sparked further controversy, as Starmer accused the Conservatives of being insensitive to pensioners' needs. Sunak countered by reminding the public that the Conservatives had doubled winter fuel payments in response to the cost of living crisis. This was part of the government's effort to ensure pensioners could afford their heating bills amidst rising inflation. In his critique, Sunak called out Starmer for inconsistency, suggesting Labour's past actions did not align with their current rhetoric on supporting the elderly. By highlighting these contradictions, Sunak sought to weaken Starmer's credibility, especially among voters concerned with integrity. Throughout the exchange, both leaders used pointed language to highlight their disagreements on economic management. Sunak presented himself as a pragmatic leader who had to make tough choices to bring about stability. He characterized Starmer's criticisms as politically motivated, aimed at masking Labour's historical financial mismanagement. The debate then moved to the NHS and private sector involvement. Sunak argued for utilising the private sector more to reduce NHS wait times, emphasising that Labour's approach underutilised this capacity. He suggested that by integrating private resources, the NHS could handle its workload more effectively. On broader issues, such as rural policies and food security, Sunak defended his economic priorities and austerity measures, presenting them as essential for long-term stability. Starmer, on the other hand, emphasized protecting vulnerable groups and investing in key areas like agriculture. Yet, the lack of specific details from Starmer weakened his argument, reinforcing Sunak's narrative of strong leadership and sound policy. In summary, Sunak presented the Conservative government as one willing to make difficult choices to ensure economic stability, portraying Starmer as ideologically driven and disconnected from the public's needs. Meanwhile, Starmer advocated for social justice but lacked concrete solutions to back up his criticisms. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this exchange. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more updates. Join our free Telegram group via the link in the description for an open discussion on important issues.